Hi, nerds. You're probably wondering why, why last episode ended so abruptly. That's because I hit stop recording when I meant to hit resume recording. This is the content you guys subscribe and like for, right? Please? Alright, anyways, got what I need, so let's head on back.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way.
So yeah, this is literally seconds after the last episode ended, because it wasn't supposed to end, but hey, you know. The show is more or less a one-man production, so mistakes will be made.
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing.
Alright.
It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Alright. Now the next... Smog alert. Here we go. There we go. Getting the hang of this.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
And Spider-Man, you got him too. Wow, who said that? Alright, dumb bit aside, let's get into this next research station. If you would just let me, please. Thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like I'm flying through more clouds. Okay.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
Alright, here we go. We are doing this again!
Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me.
You have a healing factor, you'll be fine.
Nice. Just need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled.
Go. There we go.
Just a couple more.
Almost. And there we have it.
That's it. Phew.
Wearing a mask
Looks like
particularly
we have
sucks
3
when you gotta
guilty
do
parties.
that.
I'll need to get pictures of them for proof.
Just go ahead and put this mode on.
Taking pictures. Just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then.
Go. Almost.
One down.
There we go.
That's a keeper.
There we go. And now...
And the hat
Got
trick.
it.
All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Okay. Quick map reset, and we're good. Okay, next one. Let's see what Harry has in store for us this time. There we are. Beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop, beep, boop. Alright. Gemini. Station monitors water pressure for nearby buildings. Anything goes wrong, pipe bursts or clogs, and an alert is automatically sent out to the city's maintenance teams. At least that's what would happen if Oscorp had ever pushed the city to approve the system.
Hey, Pete. So this station monitors water pressure down to the individual building. Structures above 4 stories use water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread. You know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts. Pipes are
All
fine
right.
up here. Whatever's causing
Gotta
this, it's
follow
lower.
the pipes. Here we are.
Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix.
Uh-oh.
That shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me.
Oh, don't worry, Peter. He will.
Even
There
better
we
than
go.
duct tape. Got it.
There we are.
Et voila!
All right. Ah, wrong angle.
Just call me the amazing spider plumber.
There we go.
All fixed.
Ah.
Just in
Finally.
time.
Ah. There we go.
Nailed it.
Just get this web to swing my way.
Last one. But those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the
Alright.
drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it.
There we go. And a yoink.
Now I ask you, how many other heroes fight crime and fix your shower?
There.
And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
Pardon me, excuse me, don't mind me.
Subway ways that way.
Say hi to my kid.
Alright. And there you go. Excuse me. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Alright.
Has anyone else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high.
What?
Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
Don't do drugs, kids, like meth, marijuana, or J. Jonah Jameson. They are all bad for you. Alright. What you got for me now, Harry? Chemical weapons. Delightful.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back.
Alright.
My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors
Spider
can follow the
bots.
chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the Hydra's, gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider
Okay.
bot.
This
Hang
is
out and guide it.
cool. There it is. Coming through. Make way. One
Not only is
side.
Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
Spot is tiny. There we are. And it moves like seriously fast. Dang. I am impressed.
The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast.
Okay.
Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Out of the way!
Maybe not.
Come on. I gotta be getting closer.
End of the trail. He's in this crowd. Time to smoke him out. He's running. Gotta wrap him
There
up
you
with a web
are.
burst.
Gotcha.
Got him. Now to get the fuel back. Got
I'll
it.
take that.
Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help.
Go. Yeah. Alright.
Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This
Not a
is
bad
one
day's work
station
at
that
all.
was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
Okay, which means the next one is... Huh. Hang on, what was that I just read? My wedding is later today, and all the toilets in the building backed up at once. Hashtag why me? Ugh. Alright. I don't even know if I can reach this without triggering that, so we won't be doing it today. We'll focus on this. Just gonna keep swinging, 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 swinging. There we go. You just gotta keep it up. There we are. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Data chain, huh?
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast.
Okay.
The active receiver's easy to find. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it.
There we go.
Just have to keep doing that.
Alright, this is straightforward enough. Where am I aiming at now? Oh, that
What's
was
taking
close.
up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
Thank you. She's... Aim. There.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
There we go. And now over there. Whoa! Too early, too early, too early!
Getting close.
Go! Oof. Come on! Ugh. There you go.
Should be in view of the ESU server now.
Are you? Yes.
Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
Ah. The one time I don't want to hit the input. Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, at least I don't appear to be on the timer. Alright, I need the right voltage.
Let's see.
And that was the wrong choice. Wait. No, hang on.
Looks
Right
good.
Here. Good. Now. Here we go. It's all coming together now.
Good.
Alright, that's an easy fix. I just turned this into... Okay, new idea.
Looks good.
Perfect. There we go. Reroute
This is for all
successful.
the marbles. It's working. Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
Alright. That was a good one. It looks like the map still needs to reset. There we go. Yep, thought so. Alright, now we are going to go for this one first to better make sure I don't accidentally trigger whatever is about to happen with Shocker. There we go. Oh, great.
Another low-information Spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy-brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
Yeah, ignoring the fact that if Spider-Man hadn't done anything, then the pressure would have completely destroyed the entire city. Or at the very least, a good chunk of it. Okay, can't do this one. That's fine. We will go to the next one then. Well, actually, hang on. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Electric web. Stun gun? Continue playing the story. Okay. Okay. Alright, got spider drone at least. I definitely want this. Alright. Okay. That's what I told you to do, alright? And zoom. Okay. Here we are. Pigeon overview.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu, and it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
Alright, let's go.
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
There we go.
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
I'd like to see how Hulk would handle that situation. There we go.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
There we
Okay,
go.
1 down, 2 to go.
Let's get some elevation.
The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Well, here's for the former.
Over here. And 1 more left.
Alright. That went fairly well.
I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
I don't know, Pete. Kind of takes the fun out of the
things
game.
if I added veterinarian to my resume.
And,
Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
there we go.
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Always a plus.
Can I have your autograph?
What's wrong? Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Well, that makes me suspicious. Can't do this one. So let's go check out this one. What's up?
You ought to check that Oscorp research station. I heard there's
Oh yeah, that one.
radioactive stuff.
Sorry, can't help
I'll
with
look
that
into
one
it.
yet,
Thanks.
but I will as soon as I'm able. Gotta love the Good Samaritan doing his part.
Can I get an autograph?
There we go. There we are. There we go. Beep, bop, boop, ba-doop, bop, beep. Dive and dash, huh?
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay.
Oh, so that's
That
those
algae's
are
already
fish
killing fish.
skeletons.
And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab, but I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
There we go.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building, and the tallest one around is Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
All right. Diving, 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 diving.
Got it!
Made
Now I
it!
just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
Alright. Ah, Avengers Tower. Just what I need. Come on. Run, Peter. Need 250 meters. And accomplished.
Jump the good
Made
work.
it!
Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Alright, off I go. There we are. There we are. And
There.
goodbye, disgusting algae.
And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Okay. Simple, straightforward. Now for this one.
You really...
Alright. Spiderbot.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing Spiderbot.
Cool.
Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal
Well,
on
I
my
mean,
other
on the bright
Spiderbot.
side, this station's
Now I
not in
can
any
track its
danger.
progress.
That's definitely a
I lost
positive.
the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my Spiderbot for a walk in the park, you know, like you do.
And I'm in a tree. There we go. Launch Spiderbot.
Okay, it's following the pings from the other Spiderbot. Let's see where it takes us.
Ping. Oh, we going up a slide.
I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
Can't jump, which, I mean, makes sense. Alright. Here we are.
Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense.
Ooh, can I pick up another?
Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
Please? Yeah. Your textile is not at work. Surveillance towers and
Looks
expensive
like it made it quite a
buses.
ways.
I do not promise to get all 53 of the Daily Bugles. I'm gonna try, but they're kind of out of my way. Go. Now, just gotta keep going.
Proximity alarm?
Wait, what the?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Ah.
And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the Spiderbot and break it. This pigeon's strong.
Wow.
Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym.
Well, at least it brought me right to the other
Finally,
Spiderbot.
its nest. Wait, that's the other Spiderbot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
Maybe put just a little bit more weight on them so that way they can't be picked up by pigeons. Just an idea. Alright, looks like there's only 3 left that I can maybe do. Ventilate the problem. Let's see what this one's about. Okay. Wow, Peter, you're just not doing anything you're told right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons.
Oh boy.
Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane, a perfectly valid question, but have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you
What?
the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider, he jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
I mean, I enjoy a good chicken leg as much as the next guy, but I don't think that makes me a spider. Well, any more so than my... than I am at this particular moment. Alright, this one's doable. Beep, bop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him?
I mean, hey,
There's been a
anyone
sharp
who's
rise in the
the
pressure in some
opposite
nearby
of
buildings.
Norman is good in my books.
Problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
And Lord knows Jameson's gonna let me hear it.
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take him out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
Alright. Whoa. Hang on.
Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
There we go, finally.
Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
There we go. Alright, where's the next one? Wait. There's one. Okay. Three for one deal. I see one over there. There's one over here. Ah. Handled.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
There we go. Alright. Now I just gotta do a little bit of crank work.
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
Honestly, if I could ask the real Spider-Man any one question, it genuinely would be, what does the spider sense feel like, you know? Like, believe it or not, that is the thing I wonder most about. About him, at least when it comes to his powers. I need a ground strike, which can be purchased from the skills page. Ground strike. There it is. Alright, well, something to invest in for later then. But inaccessible right now, so we will simply move on. Like so. That makes this the last one for the episode. For this unintended two-parter. I am so mad at myself for that. There we go. Beep, beep, boop, bop. Bellatrix. Visibly shaken. Don't feel super awesome about this one. Cloaking tech intended for military application. We're using armed drones to test it. This was my one concession to Dad. Hopefully this will convince him to relax about funding the other stations.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper.
Ooh, okay. So, this is going to be
drones are
interesting.
malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem.
Alright.
Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need
Which
to
I'm
be
assuming
cloaked.
is that big old sphere.
Nailed it. Now
Alright.
I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Gotcha.
There we go.
Kaboom!
Okay.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
Nailed it.
Didn't see it coming, did
Oh,
you?
masterful.
I'm always
Ah, you
breaking
thought
stuff.
you could, didn't you?
Another one
Good
bites the
try.
dust. Scratch one drone.
There we go.
Are these armed drones even legal?
Probably not, considering that they're Oscorp.
Stealth Spidey strikes again.
One more. Right there.
Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah.
Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Okay. So, two of them that I can't do yet, but that's alright. One of them needs story progression, and the other one is just going to have to wait until I unlock that thing in the skill tree. So this overall took just over an hour, I think. Not that bad, not that bad. Looking forward to seeing how my next encounter with the Shocker is going to go, but we're going to have Crux with us for that, so I'll hopefully be more talkative. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this, or if you enjoy any of my other content. My earliest Let's Play is Bakugan Battle Brawlers. The sound balancing is kind of garbage. If I am going to be completely real with you, I'm thinking of doing a... I haven't really decided what I'm going to call it, like a remaster or just a better job on that.
This one confounded me for a while. Apparently, Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
Jameson, please change. Alright. So, yeah. That's gonna be it from me, you guys. Be sure to tune in for the next episode coming at you in a week. Catch you later, nerds.